Hello, my friend. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can create eye-catching artwork for your Spotify releases using free tools like Canva and Pexels. You're going to learn how to design stunning artwork for your releases without spending a dime or having to delve into complex software. You'll learn how to efficiently use royalty-free websites to source your images and Canva's free tools to create artwork that matches your music's genre and style. On top of all that, you're going to learn how to create artwork that maintains a brand consistency across all of your resources, and you're going to save a whole lot of time and a whole lot of money when it comes to the artwork creation process. In this video, we'll be focusing on step 0 of the 7-step Spotify release checklist, which is actually getting all of your assets ready to go before submitting it to distribution. This checklist is what I've used to get over 6.5 million streams on Spotify to date, and it's a completely free download if you'd like to check it out. The link is in the description below. So with that said, let's jump right into this.
All right, so when I am making the artwork for the releases that I'm going to put out on Spotify, I usually like to use Canva. I do know how to use Photoshop and those kind of like more technical programs, but Canva, there's 3 reasons. One is that it's free. 2 is that it's super easy to use. And 3rd, it's super, super flexible to use as well. So I have a Spotify release artwork kind of template over here that we're going to jump into. And so for me, this is a template that I use. It's already at 3000 by 3000 pixels. So it's perfectly at the dimensions needed to submit to Spotify. And for me, I have this kind of template set up where it's this circle and my little logo's there, and I can simply drag new artwork underneath it. So this is useful for 3 reasons. 1 is that it ends up being super vibey and consistent as a brand. 2 is that this works for my specific genre, this kind of crop circle. And 3rd, I think one of the biggest things is that it's super easy for just me to drop new images in as the background of the circle. It makes it very easy for me to create artwork. So I don't have to pay anything for artwork, and it's super easy. So when I'm actually choosing the artwork to go behind this, there are a couple different things that I like to use. Usually the main one I use is Pexels. It's like a royalty-free images that you can use. Sometimes I might use AI stuff, Dolly or Midjourney, and sometimes I might take my own photos or have a friend take photos and stuff like that. But usually it's Pexels because it's just easier. I can get it done super quickly. So the song that we're going to be working on today, the song's name is Send a Vestin. So it's this thing from Cyberpunk that in particular in the Cyberpunk Edge Runners anime, one of the implants that he gets. Awesome anime, definitely check it out. And that's going to be the name of this song. So we're going to be kind of going for a look like that. So with that in mind, let's go ahead and just kind of get a vibe check by looking through Google first. And then I think what we want to do is I want to look up something like blue and red blur, because that's kind of what happens when he's using it, using the power in the show. So I'm just going to kind of look through and kind of grab some of my favorite looking ones. That's pretty cool. It's probably going to be that one. This could maybe work. And this could maybe work. Let's see. I'm going to keep looking just a little bit more. Might have nailed it, which is nice. I'm going to accept these cookies. Keep looking. I think I'm going to go with one of those 5 to start. And just for fun, let's try a different search too. Let's try Cyberpunk and see what comes up, just in case there's anything cool. I really don't like images with people in it. I don't think any of these are going to work for me. But yeah, I think that's probably good. Maybe this TV one, actually. Okay, so we have a couple different options. So now the idea is to have a couple different options to pick from, and we're going to kind of shortlist this. So kind of look through these images. This might be too basic, but I do kind of like it. This, I don't think I like. We'll remove this one. This one, I don't think I'll end up liking. Let's remove that one too. This one's pretty cool. And I think just cropping in these TVs could be cool. So we're going to go ahead and just copy the image, move over back to the template and paste it in. And then we're just going to drag this like that. And then we're going to press Command and this button here to move it to the back and drop it in. So now we can see that's one variation. So what we're going to do now is we're going to duplicate the page to create a new variation. And we're just going to scoot the overlay off and then press delete. And we're going to go back to Canva right click on the image, press copy image, but go back to the template, Command V. And then the shortcut I did was basically this. If you go to layer and send to back, this was the shortcut I used. We want it to head all the way to the back so that the template goes over top. We'll grab it, drag it, so it fills it up. Maybe drag a more interesting area, something like that. Grab the overlay template. Boom, that's another one. That's kind of cool. Let's duplicate once more. Head back, right click, copy the image, head back to Canva. That's on the third one. Drag this over, delete the background, Command V to paste it in. Go ahead and get that nice and big. Find the spot that I think looks the coolest. Something like that. Use that command to get it all the way to the back. And then get the overlay up. Boom. So now we're looking at these. I think it can be useful to actually listen to the song. So let's go ahead and pull up the song. Okay, so now we have the song up. So let's go ahead and press play. So we're going to jump to a bigger part of the song and just kind of listen to the song and kind of pick through the artwork as well. Okay, I think for me, there's a pretty easy, I think this one is the coolest. I think it matches what I'm seeing in my head the most. Something that I might do sometimes is I might export both of these and put this up as a poll on Instagram and let people vote for which artwork they want to pick. But today I'm just going to make the executive and choose this one. So then what you're going to want to do to export this image out so you can actually upload it with your Spotify release is in Canva, you just want to go to the share button on the top right. You want to go down to this download button here, and you're going to want to change it from file type from PNG to JPEG. You might want to double check your particular distributor, but I'm using DistroKid right now, and they want the JPEG at 3000 by 3000. So go ahead and pick JPEG. And then when you go to select pages, we can see that the one that we want is on page 2. So I would just go in here and uncheck all the pages, just grab page 2, press done. And then you would just click download and it's going to export it. And then you're going to be able to have the JPEG version, save it to your computer, put it in the folder where you have all the assets for your Spotify release ready. So you have the artwork there, the music there, all that kind of stuff, and you're going to be ready to go.
Hello again, my friend. Hopefully you found that video useful. If you'd like to follow along yourself with the 7-step Spotify release checklist, there will be a link to that in the description below where you can get access to that completely for free. Again, this is the checklist that I've used release after release to get over 6.5 million streams to date. It really just streamlines everything and makes sure that I'm only focusing on the tasks that are actually going to move the needle. With that said, again, there will be a link to that in the description below. And if you did find this video useful, like and subscribe and all that good stuff. But really the best thing I can do for you is hook you up with that free checklist. So with that said, I'll see you in the next video, my friend. Have a good one.